Take that!
Hello everybody, Ginger Crypto here today. We're back for another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We had some stuff going on with Edgeworth before, and we have a lot of things going down. There's a lot of intense stuff here, and yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into this.
Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes, continued.
December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright, so questioning. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through with her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
I'm thinking. We got a lot of things here that we can work with, but I don't know. For the time being, maybe we'll go to the Criminal Affairs Office. This is just random shot in the dark. Alright, December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Okay. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Oh. I see. Guess we're going there. Let's go meet with Gumshoe. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe was here today. I mean, they said it was, but yeah. Alright, let's over here. At this point, I'm done reading these. I'm just gonna let them play out. Oh, man. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Do we go to the Gourd Lake Woods or boat rental shop? Let's go to the Gourd Lake Woods first. Alright. Oh, hey, there's Gumshoe! Hey, Detective Gumshoe!
Hey, pal. The trial today,
Yes? What about the trial?
well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Yeah, we're trying to figure things out here. We want to figure out how we can save Edgeworth. So anyway, tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
It sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal.
As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh boy. So, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
Dang. It's amazing how the DL6 incident has been such a relevant plot point throughout all of this. So Maya Fey. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Huh? She's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lips tremble.
Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth?
He was really grateful for what you did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth has posted the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay?
Right. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. I love the Duchess's first thought. Like, maybe I should go and see if Edgeworth is willing to pay for my rents. All right, Maya, I'm here to pick you up.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, huh?
These interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted the bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Right. So what to do? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy.
I was kidding.
Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there first? Or head down there? Whatever.
Sure.
Also, any ideas? Have you noticed anything lately?
You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in the detention center. It was really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean.
I meant, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Bruh. Alright, time to get out of here. Let's move to the Gourd Lake entrance. Alright, we're back here again.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lana! Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing my old thing that came to mind. Or any old thing. Okay.
Lana.
So you see, I wanted to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? What do you mean, make it up? Today's trial. What'd you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right!
You mean the first time you witness a murder? Anyway, Gordy. What about Gordy?
Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of the Gordy's fever, or the Gordy fever, I don't know. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lana, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Alright, so making it up. Lana, what do you mean by making it up to us? Yeah.
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend.
Bruh.
Hey! I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay?
I see.
Well, what'll be? We're gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
I mean, sure. Why not? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh?
You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the pole.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
We know even less than you do!
Whoa! Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't.
We can barely prove... Give you information that proves he don't exist, while also give you information that proves he does... It's okay. This is confusing, man.
I'll be keeping watch of the car, okay? You see something? You all come to me first. Got it?
Okay.
Right. See y'all later.
Bruh.
Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay. How exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? I don't know. Alright, we're over here. What the heck happened? The Steel Samurai? What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya! Larry? What the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl Keontae's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow! That's real impressive she could find this for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she's gone for free. Right. Bruh. So he's just got a random Steel Samurai. Wow. The biggest sweep for Steel Samurai says so. Bruh. So anyway, Edgeworth. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh?
Hey, Larry, did you know about Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Anyway, the big samurai. Hey, Larry? When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, that big guy? I've had that for about a month. Yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
The compressor? Just compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
Huh. Well, I don't know what else to do here. Let's try to stop by the lake, I guess. So we need to find something on Gordy if we want information. Hey, y'all! Well, you all find anything out about Gordy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time.
It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa! No, you don't! No sneezing! Achoo! Ow. Bruh.
I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang.
They trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now.
Huh. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady.
Bruh. So, what happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa! Didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A fool.
You full? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a bit of a break, or a break for a bit. Right. Okay. What to do? I guess we'll go to the boat rental shop. Maybe something will happen this time. Maybe something will happen this time, maybe. I don't know. Anything this time? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Wonder if we can go on the boats. There's the boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in the boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Huh. Why don't we visit the detention center? Let's see what happens there. Anything interesting here? Edgeworth's in questioning. Maybe something in Grossberg's law offices. I don't know. I'm just clicking at random here. I have no idea if they're actually here or not. Oh, he's on vacation. Never mind. To the Right and Co law offices. Okay, something maybe. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself at the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving is much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Dang. Oh dear. So what to do? Maybe the criminal affairs office. We'll go there. Let's see if there's anything there. All right.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
All right, let's talk with him. The investigation. How is the investigation proceeding?
It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
So, Gordy.
Say, Detective Gumshoe? Do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your mind?
Eek!
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
How about we explain to him about how we need information to get some information? I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lana.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
What new secret weapon?
You can take whichever one you like.
Okay.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a K9 police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile, come here, boy! Just here, boy.
Huh.
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us how? Okay.
Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe? We're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one.
No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe? We're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick.
I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. I'm not sure. Which one should I take? Because we're not trying to fish out Gordy, but I don't think missile can help too much either. I see no use for a metal detector. We'll borrow missile. You know, we'll borrow missile. Can we borrow missile?
Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute!
Oh boy. All right. Let's go. Let's hope missile can help us.
Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, all right. That little creature of the detectives.
Hey, I love little doggies.
Good boy. Good boy. Oh lord.
What's wrong, Missile?
Oh lord.
Eek! Missile! Missile!
Oh lord.
Whoa! Stop that thing!
Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs!
My samurai dogs.
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry.
Sorry? Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick.
It's going to have to this time. Oh boy. Let's stop it here, I guess.
Hey, Lana.
Oh, cute. He yours?
He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh? Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Golda smells like.
I hadn't thought about that.
Maybe the boat rental shop has... I don't know. Was the dog the wrong move? I don't know. Let's go talk with Gumshoe, because it doesn't seem like anything's happening here. Gumshoe, the secret weapon did not help. Huh. Should we go for the fishing pole or the metal detector? I guess we'll borrow the fishing pole next? Okay. Let's just go back there again, I guess. Alright, December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Okay, Nick. This looks like a good spot.
A good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you going to use for the bait?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. What?
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold. Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. Ah, my leg. Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Lana. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll.
Nick,
pay her. My poor wallet. Bruh. Is that not it either? I don't know how a metal detector will help, but I guess we'll do that next. Alright, let's just borrow the metal detector. I don't know how this is gonna help, but let's go with it. Okay. The boat rental shop next. Oh! What?
Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector found something.
That was actually it? I'm so dumb. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick, look.
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around the air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Interesting. Why don't we go see Lana and see if maybe this will help with something. Let's just try. We'll try it. Let's give it a go. Hey Lana, do you want whatever this is? Or not, never mind. It's not letting us present it. Oh, never mind, there we go. Why don't we present this to Larry? Let's see what he has to say.
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before?
Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter?
There's something about the way his eyes twitch when I showed him the tank. I think I better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Let's ask, is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours?
Whoa, wow, I would ever have a thing like that.
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the strings of flags around your Steel Samurai there.
Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway?
To go diving, I guess? Because you mentioned something about water before? You used this to go diving in the lake, didn't you?
What? Why the heck would I go diving in the lake? Wait, you're not saying I have something to do with that murder?
No, not at all. Just,
hey, you watch it, buddy. I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here.
Larry, Nick is your lawyer. Well, Larry, she's right.
Ah! Anyway, I've never seen that air tank, okay?
Yeah, right. Larry's hiding something, I could tell. I think I might have chosen the wrong option there. I don't know. Let's ask him about it again with the other one. To inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else? That big, puffy Steel Samurai.
Now, why would you go asking me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use is on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. And, it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. Let's ask about the tank. It didn't go so well.
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the Steel Samurai up with it. Or just the regular Samurai, but yeah. And then... the valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it.
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
Huh. Interesting. What happens if we question him about it again? Nothing, it just tells us the same story? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, let's ask about the flying air tank. So the tank of the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th? A week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. And so I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiance gave me that Steel Samurai after all.
And when you did find it?
Just the night before last.
Or she was asking when did he find it, and she was saying just the night before last, okay.
It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last
was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Maybe does that mean this thing was Gordy, maybe? I don't know. Oh boy. Let's go to Gourd Lake Woods, I guess. Anyway, let's talk to her about it.
Well, Mr. Lawler, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got a scoop on Gourd for me yet?
Yeah. Gordy doesn't exist. Lana, there's no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can you be so...
Something, I don't know. I missed the last little bit.
Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist?
The proof is that Gordy doesn't exist. Yeah. It's here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. It's the thing, or this thing.
Larry's air tank?
What are you all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happened to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? So this was Gordy. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, and that was the steel samurai. That was Gordy. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dream. Or dreams, I don't know if she said dream or dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info, like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know.
Huh? Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. I mean, I'll take what I can get. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Oh, Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the Butz.
Someone should whip that Butz into shape.
Anyway, we should probably go question this guy, if we can. Let's go to the boat rental shop. December 26th, boat rental shop.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Yeah. Into the caretaker's shack.
A parrot?
December 26th, caretaker's shack.
Meg, thank you.
Eek!
Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been very sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this line up to you, Maya.
Meg,
Yes?
finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone?
Pasta?
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When your kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello! Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on that perch.
Keith,
Yes?
I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello! Squawk!
Yep.
He fell asleep!
I guess he's relieved. Oh, bye. Well, let's examine around the room a little bit, maybe?
Wow, he has a television here too.
Yep, yes he does. And something on top. A little safe. Makes sense that it's locked. We got posters of fish. What? Interesting. We got the parrot here. I missed it. Here we go.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me.
What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello! Hello! Ah!
See?
Neat! So the parrot's name is Polly.
We got Polly the parrot that's been added to the court records. Okay.
Too bad all she could say is hello.
Her, her, her. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. Yes, she's to know the secret words.
The secret words? Huh. What are these secret words? Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Cute!
Maya's found a new friend. Wonder if we could talk to him. So, the pasta restaurant. A pasta shop?
Yep, I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You two, Keith,
Yes?
you'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't it the pasta from Italy?
Is it pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rookies, or Rockies, whatever. Don't you?
Right, of course. Everyone knows that. Or everybody knows that, I don't know.
Nick?
Huh? How long do we have to keep up with this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. So, the belt rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Polly.
My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Square. All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Brother. What happens if we examine that afterwards? Oh, we can't do anything. I was hoping that when we examined it, we'd be able to... Let's see. Ah, dang. Let's move on, I guess. Okay. Maybe, maybe Gumshoe is done with his meeting now or something. I don't know. Or go to my office. Okay. Hang on. Well, let's see if Gumshoe is in. Apparently not. Let's go to the detention center. Nothing. I'm stumped. What am I missing? Oh, that was... I just kept pressing present to every single thing. Apparently this was it. Yes, it is an attorney badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick? Now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please, help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
All right, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Holly.
Hello. Hello.
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Alright, let's just talk to him. Nothing works. Alright, let's present the murder, I guess.
Yep, I've seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad? You know something about this?
Yep, the other night, out on the lake.
Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. Since you're taking over the shop and all.
I'd like to know, please. What did you see?
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably not. Yep.
It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, the smoke comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what, eh? Or you know what, eh? I don't know. Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait! I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget, DL6.
Huh? This bird knows about DL6? What did you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
Don't forget about DL6.
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean dad. This is getting weird. So this guy knows about the DL6 incident? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh! What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. We're starting to make progress here. Let's see if he's figured out anything.
Hey, pal! Long time no see! You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
It's about that old man, and also a few other things. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I said at first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. And for who he is, or as for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious. And then there's the DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgewood's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up.
Okay. Right here. We got this thing. Present the parrot.
What's that? A parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident.
That incident?
DL6.
What?
Yeah, the parrot talked about how it knew it. I'm pretty sure the old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to the DL6? Or to DL6? Nick, you think he might be...
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Though there is the station records room.
Or through there's the station records room.
I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. All right, let's do this. Let's figure out exactly what happened during the DL6 incident. December 26th, Police Department, records room.
Wow, it's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff. Quick!
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Alright, so the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 o'clock p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Weird.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours?
That would be scary like that, in the dark.
Oh my goodness. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Victim data. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50.
I read that as Maya, I don't know why. He had lost that day's case to court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
That's rough. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh? It sounds just like this current case! What's going on here? Weird. Anyway, suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was the clerk of the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator.
Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so, he had brain damage or whatever. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I mean, knowing this game, maybe the old man is Yogi. That's just a shot in the dark. But I'm calling that because this game doesn't really have too many characters, I'll be honest. I guess I know generally what happened to DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get out of it.
Or never get it out, whatever. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. We got some files added to the records. Let's go. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Oh, man. It's time to get into court. December 27th, 10 o'clock a.m. District courtroom. Or district courtroom number 3. Alright, let's do this thing.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here, anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Wow, this guy does not respect the court.
Very well. No opening statement.
So,
Not so fast.
judge or something, I don't know.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now.
I'd like to see you try.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Bah! Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Witness, state your profession.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gold Lake. And, I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Raise an objection.
Wait a minute.
The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
I feel like we'll get things here.
The witness will state his name.
I'm not really sure.
What do you mean?
Memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can recall, you say?
Yes, well, the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
Alright, let's find those contradictions. Okay.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where, red boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
What the?
No, let us cross-examine! This is our job! There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination.
Raise an objection, right?
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now!
Yes. Mr. Wright?
Yes, of course cross-examine! Of course we're gonna cross-examine this guy.
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well. You may begin.
Ah!
Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just pass.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna let you play your own hand. Alright. Let's ask. Interesting. Dude, I hate this man. He keeps objecting to my everything. This is stupid. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Interesting. Polly, huh? Yeah. Bruh. Bruh. I'm gonna hold him on all of this and ask him. Interesting. Wait, at the time? What do you mean at the time? Interesting. Wait, what? Wait, that was it. What? That wasn't what you told us yesterday. Oh. Bruh. Interesting. Huh? Dang. I'll figure this out. I got this. Raise an objection. Let's try it. I don't know what happened, but I'll try. Your Honor! We proved yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly!
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge has lost the thought. What should I do? Let's try to raise another objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Dude, this guy is so annoying.
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basis fact, or basic fact, whatever. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof!
Nick, do we have evidence?
Do we?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Hold it! Oh. Brother. What do we do now? I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. No! 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 What happens now? The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. No. What the? What? Wait? Huh? What?
Who was that just now?
Huh? What? Butz! Butz, what are you doing here? Larry?
What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
What?
Order!
Is Butz coming in to save our butt?
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard the gunshots? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Come on, Butz, please save us.
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision.
Objection! The trial's over. Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. You can make things even worse. Miss Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
Let's go! I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Yes! Let's go!
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify.
No!
What? You can't try to mess with Larry or whatever, or something else. I don't know. Let's hope that this works out.
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness.
Oh boy.
Court is adjourned.
Dude, Butz came in for the save. Wow, I was actually ready to reset to an old save file and see what I missed. I'm kind of glad I did it. Otherwise, I might have ended up on a really long time before I realized the truth. Oh boy. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
That was too close.
Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry's plans to stay in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Night or question mark, but I read that wrong.
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? You say something right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. Yeah, why are they? When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll make this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes! 15! Everything's on Larry now. Oh boy. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh boy.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Yeah. Alright, the night of the murder.
That night, I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Right. Alright, cross-examination time. Around 11. What do you mean you didn't see a boat? Was that it? Wait a sec, Larry.
What?
You only heard one bang? You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? What?
Mr. Butz,
What?
you only heard one gunshot? Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Huh?
Not sure? How can you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Huh?
Order! Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butz, you listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
What's a waste of time? I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, shall we continue with the testimony?
I feel like we should continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Ah! Nothing's more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me.
I wonder if there were any other way out of this. Believe me.
Bruh. Alright, let's hear the new testimony. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it, real boom loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe what this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Hold it!
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Bruh. Alright, let's do this. Dude, I did not expect to have to cross-examine Butz. Like, he was the last person I expected. What was the DJ saying? We need to know that, Karma! We need to know that, Karma! You gotta let us know! No, we need to know, you idiot! We should care. We should care, Your Honor.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask,
Fine, very well. Mr. Butz, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshots?
Wait a minute, what? That contradicts everything! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know that I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact.
Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25, 00:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day.
This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
Wow. I mean, he's not wrong, but...
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butz claiming he heard the gunshot before midnight?
In my eyes, Larry might be right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing.
I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
I guess my only evidence is the second lake photo. Let's go with this. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lana Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:30 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be?
Stop objecting, Karma! Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
There was no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey! My nose was clear that night, man! Clear!
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
I guess my evidence is the camera itself, because it was literally set to do that.
Mr. Wright, is that a smirk I see?
Your Honor, sorry, I wasn't really sure about the evidence. Really? Do we show the actual gun? Okay, this is my evidence, because it says it had 3 gunshots.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. The mysterious 3rd gunshot, huh?
Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night in the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots, separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor!
Yes, Mr. Wright?
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So, you finally realized the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. But notice, when the gunshot in that photo was fired, it was fired with the left hand. However, when we cut to Edgeworth, he's holding the gun in his right hand. He literally says he picks it up with his right hand. So, it means somebody else fired the gun, right? Anyways, there was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake.
The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The time of the photo says 15 o'clock.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the men on the boat are.
Maybe it is Edgeworth and Hammond? I don't know. Miles Edgeworth and Robert Hammond.
Yes, I believe you are mad. That's exactly what I've been telling the court this whole time. You're agreeing with me, and yet, what did you just say? That Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before the shot on the boat? Yes, that's what I said. I was just testing you, Von Karma.
Okay. Oh, man. Right, anyway, let's try that again. Right, let's try Edgeworth and the murderer. Maybe, I don't know.
Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
That's a big leap of logic, but let's roll with it.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's... I highly doubt it's Lotta, and I know it's not Miles, so I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Ah! Again, you wasted my time.
I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man.
What?
At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? No one said he boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
I guess maybe at the shack?
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. And then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned to boat?
The boat shop?
Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might be able to figure this out. I missed the just in there, but whatever. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. But what's the old man's motive? What was his motive there? This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then, he got on the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth, on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would you shoot twice if you didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness, I guess? I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot will look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, The murderer waits a bit, and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat, himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. And then threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. It's crazy, but maybe.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly.
I mean, we're making progress somewhere, I guess. Oh, boy.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said?
I read that weirdly, but yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so accurate. Actually, I said accurately for a second, I don't know why. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir!
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What?
What?
What should we do? Or what should I do? I don't know.
Find him quickly! We cannot allow him to get away!
Oh man, this is not the most ideal situation, is it? Oh boy.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed.
Oh jeez.
I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Oh jeez. So we got one more day to prove Edgeworth's, not guiltiness. Alright, December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Yay, Nick! You did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. What? Well, something's going down, jeez! Guess we gotta find out in the next trial next time. Well, anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up this episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Next time, it looks like we're gonna finally wrap things up, figure out how Edgeworth didn't do this, and yeah, I'm very excited to see where things are going forward with this, because this has been a really freaking good story so far. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say, and thank you all for watching. If you're new to the JG Crafty channel, don't forget to subscribe. I also do crashes to the channel, and I will see you all around. Peace!